Hi. So, how are you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Yay, Rockford! Woohoo! So, are you guys aware of the 99%ers movement? You know, the people that go around, we are the 99%. We are. I think they should have, like, costumes or something, make them jazzy, like, all wear the same sparkle pants. I don't know. I mean, it would be nice. It's a thought. But I really don't think they have much of a focus to their movement. I personally am affected by the price of underwear, and I really wish that they would all get together and decide as a group to stand up for my right to have free underwear, or maybe just rob the store and give me some underwear. So I decided that I'm on strike from wearing underwear starting tomorrow because of the high cost of underwear. I'm also on strike from using razors starting a couple years ago when I had a child. So anyway, and then I noticed the other day, I'm going to shave my legs, my armpits, and there's like a patch of hair missing. Like, what happened? So apparently if you leave your arm hair grow and grow and grow, like patches of it just rubs off in baldness. It's kind of weird. So it happens. Okay, just grow your arm hair long. Some guys know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys have like bald patches underneath it, like all big, giant, bushy armpits. I don't know. I don't know what. I only know about my husband's armpits, and they're pretty evenly, fuzzy. I've been married for like 12, 13 years. 13 years in the fall. I'm assuming we're going to make it to that milestone. I sometimes threaten to leave, and we had a house for sale next to us, and that was fun. I said, I'm going to buy that house, and I'll leave you. I'm not going to get a divorce. I'm just going to live next door instead. And then when it comes time to pay for taxes, you can pay my taxes. So I love my husband a lot, and he's a good guy. I have a 2.5-year-old at home. He'd be excited about this place because there's a Monkey Joe's down the road, and we all love Monkey Joe's. Does anybody know about Monkey Joe's? If you bring a small child, it doesn't have to be your child. You can get in for free, grown-ups. And it's gigantic, bouncy awesomeness. Like, taller than the ceiling here. Gigantic, bouncy awesomeness. And my son has taught me the bounce and jump and slide. And he's 2.5, and he's like teaching me things. I'm learning from my 2.5-year-old. So I actually have some written material here that I'm going to miss all of it if I just keep going like this. But hang on. As a redhead, I can't keep track of time, so I brought my little timer. That's like a perfect 5 minutes. It's exactly 5 minutes. I got it at Kohl's. Kohl's for 50% off. Kohl's is awesome like that. All right, so, oh yes, yes, dieting. Does anybody like dieting? Dieting is fun. I like food. I like eating food a lot more than I like dieting. But I'm very health conscious and aware of what goes into my body. I'm kind of a health nut. And, I like going to the gym. I like working out. As far as dieting goes, I've read the South Beach Diet, and I find it to be an extremely informative book. I've tried Weight Watchers. My problem with Weight Watchers is that there's this weird thing where they tell you if you eat too many grapes and carrots that you'll gain weight. That you're supposed to stay away from. Has anybody ever tried Weight Watchers? Had them? Okay, so they tell this room full of very fat people. None of you people are fat here, by the way. I'm talking like 500, 600-pound ladies. And they're telling these ladies, you can't eat carrots, you can't eat grapes. They'll make you fat. I'm thinking, none of these people are in here because they ate too many carrots and grapes. And it makes me very angry. I'm not lying to you. They actually say that. I'm like, fuck you guys. F you guys. I have a 2.5-year-old, sorry. I would love to say fuck really, really, really loud, but, it's a library and you're not supposed to swear. So, because I can. You can?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, good lordy.
I was talking about my dick.
Oh, lordy. Okay, I'm just going to say lordy. Because no one says lordy anymore. Does anybody say, you say lordy? Oh, lordy. Yeah. See, I get excited about stuff, and I came up with a song the other day. I'm not going to break into song. Sometimes I do that, but I'm going to try real hard not to break into my lordy song that I was singing the other day because I wanted to throttle my child because he was irritating me. So instead I sang, oh lordy, I want to kill my 2-year-old, but I'm not gonna. Oh lordy. But no, he's a good kid. He's a really good kid. He's a really good kid. He unloads the dishwasher for me. He bakes pies for me. I make him take the pies to market, and he sells the pies for me. He's a good kid. I put him to work. He's 2.5. He's got to start sometime. So anyway, yeah, kids, like, I learn a lot from kids, and the best new diet that I've come up with, screw the South Beach diet. I'm doing the toddler diet, and I don't know if you all are familiar with the toddler diet. It's brand new. All right, so like, you know how a toddler, they take a donut, they take like an hour long to eat a donut. They take a bite of the donut, put it down, run around for like 20 minutes, come back, take the donut, take another bite of the donut. It takes them like all day long to eat the donut. By the end of the day, there's like still half a donut left. And they, you know, you try to get them to eat real food and they don't. So, I mean, that's how I figure he stays so small and trim. He's got perfect abs. I mean, I never see him do a single crunch. You know, I try to get him to lift weights. He refuses to lift weights. My kid, he thinks he knows everything. But, you know, so I'm observing him, and I realize that the toddler diet works. And someday I will write the book, The Toddler Diet, and make millions of dollars. Yeah, Google The Toddler Diet and buy the book on eBay. It might be available, I don't know. Somebody might have beaten me to it already. So I've discovered that if you put the phrase a pathological need in front of any other word, it will never be good, or phrase. So like, you would think that eating oatmeal is good, but if you have a pathological need to eat oatmeal, suddenly it becomes bad. You would think that reading the Bible would be a good thing, but if you have a pathological need to read the Bible, suddenly it's very bad. Going to church, you would think that that would be a good thing, but if you have a pathological need to go to church, it becomes very dangerous and very bad. And you don't want to be around a bunch of people who have a pathological need to do an organizational activity such as going to church and singing crappy songs. And well, okay, so I go to church and I write my pastor emails sometimes when I don't like the music. And there was this song called Nothing But the Blood. And I'm just like, what, are you guys vampires? Nothing but the blood? Now please, I'm sorry, I understand. I was raised Catholic, okay? I was raised Catholic. But, you know, that song freaked me out. And it was like, you know, from the South, somewhere in the South. And I'm just like, well, I got these visualizations of burning crosses. I'm just like, oh, Jesus. Please don't sing that song again. Please. And I wrote him, and they have never sang that song again. And I'm almost like, oh, I wish they would sing that. Oh, sure, I shouldn't sing it. Because they're going to sing that song again. Because it just cracks me up sometimes. But anyway, you know, that's the only good thing about church is I come in a really bad mood. Because Sunday mornings, I get up and, you know, it's my husband's saying he wants to go to church. And I was raised Catholic, so I probably wouldn't be going to church unless I married a Lutheran who wasn't turned off completely by the church by now. So somehow, I mean, he still goes, and, you know, he hasn't not wanted to go, and so every Sunday he has a pathological need to go to church. Kind of drives me nuts sometimes, but they have free bagels and good cookies. So I think I've gone on for a while. I do have another story, but I think was that my time? How much time do I have left?
You're okay.
Okay, all right. Well, you know what? I've got a short story. It'll probably take about 3 minutes and 25 seconds to read. I haven't timed it yet, but
go for it.
I know it's talk faster. Okay, so this one, I like to write short stories. I'm a humorist, and I write short stories, and I publish them on Google. Because it's free. Okay, well, kind of, unless you don't pay your Comcast bill, then you have to go to the library. So, A Tale of Two Biddies. This is titled A Tale of Two Biddies. A biddy is an old lady, a.k.a. a bitch. If you didn't know, biddy is another word for bitch. So, Tale of Two Biddies. I love you too, Bernice. Good night. Matilda hangs up the phone and relaxes back into the soft, comfortable chair. She sips her tea, which she perches next to her elegant cup of coffee on the table next to her, which she's reading a magazine again for the 5th time today, and then the phone rings. Hello? Oh, sorry. Ring, 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 ring. Hello? Long pause. Oh, I see. Yes. Well, I'll see you soon. Yes, I will be waiting for you, and don't worry about the bill. Matilda lets out a long sigh. Well, it's finally over, Foo-Foo. Matilda takes another long sip of her tea. Her cat is sitting on a fluffy pillow and relaxing herself as she listens to her mistress. He was a good one, wasn't he, Foo-Foo? We will miss him. And you know, it's too bad that Walter is gone. But he is with the Lord now and is at peace. Matilda scoops up her cat and starts to rock her back and forth. Tears would flow, but Walter, who was her ex-husband, was sick with cancer for a very long time, and his passing was expected. Foo-Foo, she coos softly, I didn't know how I was going to feel at this moment. I knew one day it would come, and I didn't know how or what I would be doing or anything. And oh, damn, Foo-Foo, he was such a good man. We had many years together, and you know, I'm so... She chokes back a tear and begins to talk directly to her late ex-husband. Oh, Walter, I miss you. I love you so, and I long to feel you in my arms again. It is too late for us to love each other in life. I want to hear your voice again, Walt. We are so happy, you know, me and Derek. And I know you wanted happiness for us, and I am still sorry we weren't able to work it out. Oh, Walter, why did it have to be that way? I wish we could be together again. I miss you. Matilda breaks into a full sob with tears rolling down her pale cheeks. Her silver hair pulled up into a bun, and her cheeks stained a lovely pale pink. The woman looks elegant in her evening gown and takes another sip of tea before putting the cat down and stepping into her bedroom to change clothes. It is evening, and Matilda is going to be visited by her grandson, who has been watching over Walter, who was brought back to the farm for one last visit. He passed away just minutes ago, and the news is still fresh like a swarm of bitter snowflakes stinging your skin. The house is warm, and the old Victorian has been well kept over the years. This is Matilda's haven, and she is inclined to have visitors often for tea, coffee, or lunches. Her family visits often, and she has a full life with many people. Losing Walter is something she was prepared for, but the emptiness she feels is still unexpected. The sadness is draining. The weight is lifted off her shoulders, yet the sorrow lingers like a heavy fog. The door knocks and startles the cat. Knock, knock, knock. I'm here. Just let me get my coat. Yes, Nana, dress warmly. It is very bitter out tonight. Matilda steps out of the warm Victorian and down the icy steps. She is escorted into the car, and her grandson takes care to put the cat back into the house. The engine is running, and suddenly, an explosion. Nana! No! Charles, Matilda's grandson, runs to the burning wreckage of what used to be a very nice SUV. To be continued. So, Matilda blows up an explosion. Because Walter set the bomb. Because he kind of knew that he was going to die soon, so he killed her. he didn't like that she cheated on him his whole entire life, so he got his revenge. So they'll be seeing each other soon. Oh, yes, they will. Yes, they will. Okay, so one last thing. Can I say one last thing? So I was recently diagnosed with CDD, country donut disease.